God, I'm back. I'm back. It feels like I haven't done this in forever. Hello, I am Mare. I am in the Jeep. My Jeep is named Mad Moxie. She is a purple 2018 Jeep Rubicon JK. Unfortunately, like JK Rowling, but also like JK Just Kidding. I go by the JK Just Kidding because my Jeep, she ain't problematic. And she's purple, and she loves everyone. Anyway, hi, I'm Mare. When I'm not doing makeup and reviewing stuff and talking about skincare and such in my home, I am out and about in my Jeep driving around and not looking at the camera usually. I always start my vlogs by saying I live in the middle of nowhere, so don't worry about me driving. I'm not in a city. There's one freeway that goes through my town. I call it a freeway. It's not even a highway. It's 2 lanes each direction. That's as big as it gets around here, people. You go on the highway, it's 2 whole lanes going east or west. That's it. There ain't no 4-lane even highway around here, let alone 6 or more like there are back in Detroit, where I'm originally from. When I lived there, I used to be a hairstylist, makeup artist, nail tech, and esthetician, among other things. I was also a musician in a band, played bass guitar since I was 16 years old. Not everybody knows that. I don't talk about it a lot, but you're going to start hearing about it a lot more, because guess who is breaking out the bass and writing music? The world is going to hell in a handbasket, so let's write an album. That's the way I'm approaching it. Anyway, I hope you are enjoying the farm vlogs. Why do I have hiccups? Oh, because I took my vitamins this morning. I did not eat yet, and it's 10:30. I didn't eat anything. I was doing all of my chores around my place. Now I am off to Allie's. I do not have Mr. Casper with me today. Mr. Casper is staying in his crate. Yesterday he was in his crate while I worked out in the yard with my hubby. We were working on winterizing rolls off your tongue, doesn't it? Winterizing. Springizing, summarizing, but then it sounds like we're summarizing, like we're shortening it. Warm weatherizing. There's just no good equivalent. Anti-winterizing our chicken coops. Unwinterizing. We are unwinterizing our coops. That's what we're going with. Survey says unwinterizing, because we winterize the coops in usually like November-ish. Not usually October, because we have sometimes October, but we have these big plastic sheets. The slowest squirrel in the world is crossing. He's just like taking one step. Get off the road. They're these big plastic sheets that they use for greenhouses. My husband found them online, and he orders them, and I think at Lowe's, and goes and picks them up. But they're these giant plastic sheets that they use to build greenhouses, and they almost have like a waffle kind of thing. They're 2 big sheets of plastic, and they're like corrugated cardboard, only they're plastic. There you go. That's what I'm trying to say. And it keeps all the heat inside, and all the snow and the wind and the freezing temps and the wind chill problems, it keeps them out of my coops and my runs for my chickens and ducks. So in the winter, before the winter, we put all those up. But hello, my husband just texted me because I said I'm going to Allie's. Oh my God, I'm turning on the air conditioning today, LOL. And he said, well, this is crazy, from winter to summer in 48 hours. Saturday night, we had the wood stove going because it was like 30 degrees. The lowest, I think it was like 30 to 32. I think it dipped to like 31 or 32. I don't know. It was 30 the night before. We had frost on the lawn the night before. I remember walking at Allie's, and there was frost on all the little clovers. I could see it, and it was just, everything was lightly frosted over. In the end of April. So, yeah, from 48 hours, like we went from let's have the wood stove going, and then all of a sudden on Sunday it got to be like, I don't know, what was it yesterday, 70 something. It was in the 70s, and now today, I haven't looked, but it's supposed to be, the last time I looked it said it was going to be a high of 80 today. Here's why I don't know if I trust that. I think it's going to be more like 82 or 83. It's 10:30 and it's already 74. The thing is, it's already 77 degrees inside my house upstairs. And I'm like, I ain't doing this. Hair extensions and hot flashes. And that's what I am titling this vlog. Hair extensions and hot flashes. Mama don't do anything above 75. Now there's a chipmunk in the road. Or is it? Oh, it's a baby squirrel. It's like this big. Run, baby. Don't go in the road. Oh, it's like this big. Like a boop, boop, boop. Oh my God, I sound like I have mental problems. I do. Hi, welcome. I have mental problems. I talk to animals all day. I never see people. I don't interact with human beings except for online. Not totally by choice. It's just the nature of my lifestyle. Anyway, it's like streamers, you know, like streamers, all they do is talk to a screen all day. At least a lot of those streamers, they go on trips and they interact with other people. I do interact with other people in my job when people are dropping off their dogs to get styled and a spa day at my salon. And yes, I am a private business owner. I was a hairstylist on the back in Detroit, and I have told this story many times, so I'm not going to go deep in depth, but I have some new people who might be seeing this for the first time. When I moved to Pennsylvania 14 years ago, my cos license would not transfer without me going back to school and getting more hours. I could not afford that because we moved here completely broke. We couldn't afford anything. We had no furniture. We got a house. We had nothing. We moved here with one small box moving van because we had to sell basically everything we owned to move here. We had nothing. We had no furniture. We had our dining room table and 4 chairs and our bed. And we didn't even bring the bed, you guys. We brought the mattress. So we had a mattress on the floor. We didn't even have a bed frame. We had a mattress on the floor for years. And that was it. We were like college students moving into our first place. Only we were in our 30s. Oy. So this was in 2009. So Ghost Husband is the reason I didn't vlog over the weekend. I'm not blaming him or anything, but I will say I did miss doing my vlogs, driving back and forth. I found myself in the car with him going, I want to vlog right now, because it's become, like Peter Mon was saying, he's getting, I keep mentioning Peter Mon, but I've just been watching him a lot lately, and I feel like a real connection with him because, well, he's a little bit younger than me, but more importantly, he made the decision to not drive. I'm not going into all that. I think it's a great thing that he did, to say I'm never going to drive again, and why. And you can look that up, and you can go to his channel and you can find that out. I'm not going to go into the whole thing, but he doesn't drive. That's all you need to know. And it was his choice not to drive, and I think it's a good choice for him. It works for him, and that's great. I mean, it's challenging, but you know what? I drive, and I have a lot of the same stresses and issues and things and anxieties that he has. So listen, if he drove, it would just add to his stress and anxiety. I could argue that my ability to drive sometimes adds to my stress and anxiety, because just being out in traffic and worrying if something happens to me, or if I get in an accident, who will take care of my animals? Because I have no one out here. I have nobody. If something happens to me, who will take care of like my dogs and my chickens and my ducks and my husband? He could not do it. I mean, he's told me, he's like, I don't know how you do this. I go to Michigan, and when I get home, I come home to flowers and balloons and cake, and he cleans the house, and he surprises, and he's like, oh my God, thank God you're home. I don't know how you do this every day. And I always say, I don't know how he does the job every day. His job's way crazier than mine. But what I do is not for the faint-hearted, taking care of all the animals in the house and trying to keep everything going. It's like the stay-at-home mom thing. People want to judge, like, oh, you're a stay-at-home mom. And I mean, I'm not a kid person. I've said that before. So I have nothing against it. If you want to have kids, you do you. It's not my thing. Never was. Never wanted them. I think I would be a great mom. People say I would be a great mom, and I think I would. But instead, I'm a great auntie. I have nieces and nephews that I absolutely adore. I don't talk to any of them as much as I would like to. I talk to Mads the most because Mads is in Pennsylvania and also hundreds of miles away from their family, our family. So, and my brother Joe, who is Matt's dad, Joe and I were very, very close through our whole lives because he's my youngest older brother. I had 4 older brothers. Now I have 3 because we lost Walt to cancer. I still can't believe he's gone, and it's been like over a decade. We don't talk about that because I get sad. Joe and Walt, like, they were the oldest. Walt was the oldest and Joe was the youngest. So when all the other brothers moved out, it was kind of just me and Joe at the house. And even in my childhood, like, he kind of always was playing with me and we were hanging out together, even though there's a big age gap. I've talked about this before too. Like, my brothers are like literally, my brothers are all boomers and I'm Gen X. That's how big of an age gap there is. And I think it's hilarious calling my brothers boomers. They're all grandparents. I'm like, how are you grandparents? And I look like this. You know why? Because I didn't have kids. Everybody's like, how is your skin so perfect? How do you look so young? How are you 55 and you look this young? I never had kids. Kids will kill you, man. The stress. Kids will kill you. It'll kill you. I mean, there's a lot of great things that come with them. I'm not going to get into this argument. I'm not saying great things can't come from having kids. But the amount of the bad things you don't have to deal with leave your skin looking glowing and young. And you all know, okay, I'm just goofing off. So anyway, let's get back to the subject at hand, which is my husband wanted to come with me all weekend and bring Casper back and forth. So, and I'm, like I said, that's great. I love that he's like, well, this is like maybe the only time I get to spend with you. So 15 minutes in the car there and back, because we've been so busy all weekend. And we did go to dinner. What night was that? Was it Thursday night? We did not go to dinner Friday night. I don't know. Our dinners have really fell off this weekend. The Farmsitting has kind of thrown off our date nights and everything. So can't really do what we normally do. But we did get a lot done yesterday. I talked to my dad on the phone for a while. My hubby went out and took all the plastic sheeting off the chicken coops. Then I went out there and I started getting things ready because I ain't doing it today. I'm not cleaning all those coops in 80 degrees. I have a matcha latte, tea latte matcha, cold cup. It is matcha powder, oat milk, cold foam, and that's it. I didn't get any sweetener put in it. And my husband tasted it yesterday and he said it tastes like the barn smells. The barn is full of hay. So he's not saying it tastes like poop. He's saying it tastes like all the hay that is in the barn. And I said, yeah, this is what happens when you don't put any sweetener in it. But on the upside, quick weight loss update of my dude weight that I gained back after I lost dude in January. And I had lost like, God, what did I lose? I lost track of how much weight I lost. I lost a lot of weight. I was pushing, I was getting close to having lost 20 pounds already. And then I promptly gained almost all of it back. And that's okay. I was grieving. I was sad. The heart wants what it wants, and my heart wanted cookies, and I'm very depressed. So I ate, and I ate my feelings, and I also just didn't do a lot. I was just really depressed about dude, so I didn't really do a lot. I didn't want to do anything. I was just going day to day, just trying to get by. But I knew that once the weather got nice, I'd start losing weight again. I'd feel better. And good news, guys, I've already lost 6 pounds. So yay. I've been trying to eat better. I don't even want bad food. I remember we went out to this place called the Gem and Keystone. It's a locavore restaurant. They brew their own beer there, but they also use like all local sources for their food. Their food there is so good. And you would not believe what I get. I look at the whole menu and I always get a dessert there. I always get everything. I had a cold brew martini because I needed it after the week I've had, just running back and forth and how busy I've been. I had a cold brew martini and I had a, what did they call? I think it's like a Mediterranean salad or something, but it's not quite a Greek salad, but it's a Mediterranean salad. It had the yellow banana peppers on it. It had sun-dried tomatoes, green and black olives, and it had 4 falafel balls in it. And their falafel there is so good. It's probably the best falafel I've ever had. And they make this Mediterranean dressing that's amazing. And it's on like mixed greens. That was my dinner. And that's all I had. That was it. I'm like, and I kept thinking, do I want anything else? Do I want, I was going to get nachos and I didn't. I got a big salad. So yay me. Anyway, let me go take care of these animals and we'll talk more on my way back. And this will be my day 8. I can't believe I've been doing this day 8. The horses are staring at me. I should flip the camera on. Hold on. Zippy, are you frustrated because I'm going so slow? Look at them. Open up, we're hungry. Zippy, are you coming? Come on, let's go in. Hold on, I'll meet you on the inside. Puppy. Hello, baby. Barn kitta. Everybody loves barn kittas. La la la. My life is weird. Is this weird? I feel like my life is so weird. Are you coming in today, Zip, or do you want to eat outside? Sometimes Zip eats outside. Hold on. Did I not put your foods in yet? Oh my God. How much do I suck? Oh, Zip, don't go out the door. He usually doesn't, but oh my God, I thought I put their food in here and I didn't. They're all looking at me like, hi, handsome. Can I close your door? Hi, Patron. My pretty boy. Sniffy sniff. He's like, no, I'm mad at you. I want my food. Okay, let me get their food. Hold on. Zip, you're so patient. It's right here. Allison measures it out. I'll be right back. Okay, I just did some cleaning and Mr. Zip is out. Hi, handsome. Boop. Who's my boy? Who's my boy? We're gonna give you a haircut soon. I'm very excited to have Patron Day of Beauty. Yeah, we're gonna make you pretty. It's 80 degrees and you got all this hot ass hair on you. Uppy, same with you. I think Uppy might be the one that I want to work on. I think I want to start with the little one. Go on, sweetie. Look at that red in you. No, Uppy, Uppy, Uppy. There we go. Uppy. Go on, go find your hay. Okay, there's my boy. There, look at that eye. There's my sweet guy. Kissy, kissy, oh, kissy kisses. I love this guy. I love hugging him. He makes me very sneezy. I'm very allergic to these guys. Right now, I'm an allergy mess. My arm's breaking out, but you know what? Uppy getting a little drinky. Uppy is like, you are not kidding. It's hot out here. She is still drinking. So I'm going to walk up to the house. So see how Joe has all these logs so nicely cut into whatever those are. I think they're like 4-foot lengths. And then he stacked them. He did the same thing. He had all these trees that are down and he cut them and stacked them like that. All of those giant piles of wood in my yard. That's what I have to do. Oh, if you're wondering why the chickens are not out, there has been a fox on the property. I talked to Allie and we made a decision to not let the chickens out because nobody's here all day to keep an eye on them. And we don't know what time of day this fox is coming out. Look what a mess my car is. I'm just opening my door and leaving my keys in here. I need to grab this. I'm going in the house with Betty Sue. Okay, wait, I'll be right back. Whew. Well, at least there's some clouds. I got my Jeep cooling off, so we're just going over to see the horses one more time before I head out. I have been cleaning. I was gonna wait and do it later, but I was just on a cleaning kick. Cleaned all the litter boxes again. Took out all the garbages. Uppy is pigging out. Ooh-wee, doggy. Doggy dog. I can't believe it's noon already. Okay, this is a good start to my week. It's 11:56 and it is now, how hot is it? Let's check. Hold on, I'm gonna wait before I pull out here. Click, click, click. In my car, it says it's 78 already and it's only noon. Yeah, we gonna be in the high 80s today. I am certain of it. So everybody was good. Allie has baby chicks that are hatching, and so far 4 out of the 7. I don't know. Don't worry, I washed my hands like 3 times. I was gonna say I cleaned out the Betty Sue the mini pig's litter box. I cleaned out her whole area, her pen, swept everything. I cleaned the litter box in the house, cleaned that all out, filled everybody's foods and waters like crazy. Ow. I have a little sharp nail that I have to file that keeps getting stuck in my hair every time I go near it. I took out the garbage in the house. I swept the kitchen and the dining room floor and the living room floor. There's a big smudge on my glasses. This is crazy. There's so much going on. My arm's all itchy. I don't know why. I touched something, probably one of the cats or the horses, so my arms are breaking out. So I am so in the mood to go home and shower. But I also have to work on my chickens and cleaning my coops. I just don't know if I want to do all that today because it's so hot out. And it's going to cool off. It's not going to be like cool, but it's going to be super hot. Do you like my giant braid and my little tiny braid that I put my extensions in? I just couldn't deal. I'm already like, I can't deal with long hair. How do you long hair people do it? I'm too busy to have long hair, but it sucks because it looks so cool. But when I had long hair before, all I did was put it up in a clip or leave it in a ponytail or put it in braids. I never wore it down. It would just annoy me. It bugged me like crazy. Oh, here comes the allergies. Oh, so sorry. The air is like blasting in my car because my car was already cooking. My ice is all melted in this. Well, it melted in the fridge last night, so I can't really blame the warm car. Anyway, so yeah, 4 baby chicks hatched. And I was joking, I was talking to my dad yesterday, I was joking with him and saying, I love my friend Allie, but sometimes I don't understand. I wish I could be less analytical and more like Allie. Allie just flies by the seat of her pants sometimes. Like, I would never set up an incubator, and I could never in a million years set up an incubator, well, I don't anymore anyway, and say, okay, we'll just throw these in here and not look at a calendar and put the exact hatch day and make sure that I had no plans and that I was going to be home about 1 day before, 1 to 2 days before and after the hatch, so that I was going to be there to see all the birds and I was not going to have to worry if something happened to one of them. Allie throws the chicken eggs in the incubator and like does all her stuff and flies to Hawaii for like 9 days or 8 days or whatever. Doesn't even think like these are gonna hatch when I'm in Hawaii. I'm not like, I can't even be mad about it because it's just so goofy to me. Like, I can't imagine having that level of unworry in your life and not being bothered. Like, I'm speechless about it still. And she didn't, here's the thing, you guys, she didn't tell me she had an incubator running. She didn't say there may be chicks hatching until I said, hey, I noticed you have an incubator on. I put water in it because you have to keep the humidity at a certain level. I know this from a decade of having birds and being a poultry tech and all that stuff. You have to keep the humidity at a certain amount. Anyway, she didn't tell me to put water in the incubator, but I didn't even know the incubator was running until I heard it go, I think I might have said this in another vlog, and it was the egg turner going. Oh, my eyes itchy, sorry. God, I'm a mess. And I'm hungry and I'm thirsty, and I did not bring my water because I brought this, and I'm so reliant on my giant purple water thing now. I drink like 3 things of that a day. I swear, I'm filling it up like 2-3 times a day. I didn't bring it because I'm like, oh, I won't be there long. I'm going to clean later. I'm just going to take my matcha tea latte. And now I'm dying for my water. I think I do want to maybe go and get something to eat, though. I'm kind of craving another Taco Bell Power Bowl. I wish I could go to the grocery store and get my own crap. I have like 3/4 of the things I need to make my own power bowl at home. I have rice, I have beans, I even have Spanish rice, like the pre-seasoned like Spanish rice. I have all that stuff. I just haven't had time to go to the grocery store. We are so out of everything at my house. It's ridiculous. It's kind of embarrassing, honestly. It's like we are out of everything. Okay, I am going straight. I think, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to get to eat, but I'm going to go get something. I think I'm going to get a power bowl. Because I'm not going to have time to go to the grocery store until maybe tomorrow or potentially Wednesday. We're going to talk about me not vlogging the last 2 days. But I did get everything clean today. So if I sound like I'm in a really good mood, I thought by today I was going to be like, I am so done with this. I'm done. I mean, I am. I am done. I'm exhausted. I don't want to do this anymore. I love you, Allie. I love you, Joe. You're my friends. But we are on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I am on day 8. And some people might go, they're just chickens or they're just ducks. Or, It's like, well, you know what? Some of us, they're our pets and we love them and we cry when they pass away. And they're not just chickens and ducks. I've said a million times, like, I haven't eaten chicken for like 12 years or something like that, 12 or 13 years. I do not eat chicken, nor do I eat turkey, nor do I make it for Thanksgiving. I had too many pet turkeys and Cersei last year. I can't. It's like once you get to know an animal on that level and you become close with them and you see like the commitments they have and the connections they have, you just can't see them as food anymore. So I try to be understanding and nice. I try to I can't judge people who just eat chicken and everything all the time. Because I think if anything, I feel sorry that they've never seen like what amazing creatures they are and how loving they are and how sweet they are. And I have a story that goes along with that is absolutely freaking mind-blowing. And I have a witness to it because my husband was there when it happened. It was something that happened yesterday. Do I want to tell this story now? Should I? I will. So I have the pair of chickens that I call my old married couple. It's Halo and Crowley. And Crowley is the really gorgeous gray frizzle rooster. And Halo is a Aziraphale the bird. She has her own Instagram. And I really need to post more on there. They are like the sweetest couple. They are so committed to each other. I have never seen two animals, any kind of animals in my life that I've known personally and that I've raised, so in love. Like, he adores her. The funny thing is, when Halo was born, she lived in my house, and there was a bunch of pictures on my Instagram. She was born like really late in the year. I ended up bringing her inside. She became a house chicken for a while. And she is so smart. She would play with my dogs and hang out with my dogs. She would lay on the couch and watch TV with us. It was crazy. And she's just beautiful. She's an all-white frizzle hen, and she's just absolutely stunning. I'm almost to power bowl. I can feel it. I'm so hungry. What did I eat yesterday? Did I eat anything yesterday? I hate that my days are blurring together so much that I don't even know. Oh yeah, I did. I had a sandwich in the middle of the day, and that's all I ate yesterday. Feel free to yell at me in the comments. I just don't eat. Oh, I have to pick up a prescription at CVS too. Not doing that now. Let me go get my food. I'll be right back. Oh my God. Okay, so we're doing a tasting of the secret Aardvark Nacho fries. This is an impromptu food review. So it's hot flashes, hair extensions, and nacho fries. I'll be right back. I gotta pay. Okay, we have acquired food, and I have acquired the secret Aardvark Nacho fries, which is apparently a kind of a sauce. Not being a spicy food person, I'm like, I don't know what the heck this is. I'm thinking I'm just gonna go back in over here, and I want to try them. I don't want to, obviously, I'm not going to be driving and eating. So let me, I'm going to back in right here, and we're going to do a little tasting. I just want to taste them because, if you don't try them right away too, the fries might get kind of like, ugh. So this is turning into a weird thing. And also, I don't mind if this vlog's a little bit longer because my husband's already told me he wants to go with me tonight to Allie's. So, okay, well, it's smaller than it looks in the picture. Looks really good though. Hold on. I have to thumbnail. Okay, oh, it's got cilantro on it. I need to pick that off. There we go. There's my thumbnail. Okay, it's got big pieces of cilantro. Side note, I freaking hate cilantro. Cilantro is a very polarizing thing. People either love it or hate it. I am one of those people who thinks it tastes like freaking soap, and I hate it. There's like some big chunks of it on whatever that is, so I'm just getting rid of that. Oh my God, I did not expect to have to pick off a bunch of cilantro, but here we are. Okay, you know, next time I'll have to say if there's cilantro on it. Wait, I think there's chicken on this. There is. These are pieces of chicken, so I'm picking this off. I don't eat chicken, like I just said, but I am trying the fries. So here's the fry. Oh my God. Okay. Well, first off, I didn't know I had chicken on it. There goes my voice. Okay, the heat's getting me. Okay, nowhere on the description did I see that it had chicken on it. I'm just pulling the fries out and eating the fries. So, I haven't got a tomato on it. I'm getting a little piece of cilantro here and there like that. I don't mind that. It's one of those things where I hate when, oh my God, the heat. Look at my nose and my cheeks. Oh, it's not terrible. It's a good heat. Okay. I like the lady who works here this time of day. She has kind of like a Russian, Ukrainian, I know they're, you know, yeah, that area of the world. Sounds like my grandpa's accent. R.I.P. Grandpa. Picking off more chicken. All right, like, see, this is like a primo piece right here with the cheese on it and the sauces. And it's got, I like the sour cream. It's got the sour cream to kind of cool it off a little. 10 out of 10. Can recommend the Secret Aardvark Nacho fries. If you are a vegetarian or if you don't eat chicken, be sure to tell them no chicken. I was not aware there was chicken on this. I mean, I just saw spicy habanero and ranch sauce, and I was like, oh, that sounds good. But in the picture, even up there, it didn't look like, can you hear my voice? It's a good spice though. It's good. See, this is the kind of heat I like. Oh, I was saying the lady here though, I like her. She's so nice. She's the one who took the chicken off for Casper when I got the Power Bowl in my other vlog. And she's really cool. And I said, oh, you know, I don't even like spicy stuff that much, but that looks so good. And she's like, oh, it is so good. And I'm not just saying that because I work for Taco Bell. I love her. She's super honest. Okay. I don't want to just sit here and eat on camera, so I'm going to eat this really quick and I will be right back. Okay. I'm cooling off. My nose is still a little red, my cheeks. That is exactly the amount of heat that I like in any kind of food. My tongue is tingling just a little bit. It's a little tingly. I was a little nervous because it was like spicy habanero. You see the word habanero and I'm like, oh shit, here we go. I was a little nervous about the spicy habanero thingy on there, but holy crap. Those, I would totally 10 out of 10 recommend and order again for sure. So if you like stuff that's like, if you like the nacho fries, you will probably freaking love these. Also, those were so fresh. All of the fries were super crispy. There was nary a soggy fry in the bunch. I hate when the nacho fries are like soggy, it ruins it. I like that, like you bite them and they're kind of crisp. That's how they should be. I'm still trying to cool my tongue down a little. Trust me, it's really not bad. It is not that spicy. Who did that? Okay, I grew up with 4 older brothers. I have always said I was a tomboy. I burp people. Okay, I burp. I'm a tomboy and I burp. And I'm not sorry. I am not farty though. In my defense, I am not a farty girl. You know, there's those like girls who are like, I fart all the time. Yeah, I don't do that. I'm not a farty girl. But I do burp and I'm unapologetic about it. My brothers and I used to do that thing where you'd like burp the alphabet. They were such a good influence on me. We're wrapping this around to my brothers again. Oh my God, I'm so sneezy. Oh, between the allergies and now I had like, I got spicy habanero dance around my tongue. My nose is running from my allergies. Now it's running from like eating that. That was good. I actually didn't even finish all of it. I finished almost all of it. There's maybe like 6 or 8 fries left. And I'm stuffed. Since I really cut down on my calories, that's basically, if you're asking how I'm losing weight, it's just no sugar or very little sugar. I'm having a Pepsi right now, but that's it. And there's no sweetener in my matcha latte. So I've cut down on sugar. I will treat myself and get a Pepsi or, and this is crazy because this is a large. I'm not even going to drink all this. I'm sipping it. I probably won't drink most of this. I got, like, if I get anything to drink that is like a sody, I'll get a small. And I'm okay with, and I know the calories in it. Like a small Coke, those little tiny cans of Coke, those little mini ones, they're like 90 calories. I'm like, well, that is fine because I'm still staying way under my calories and it's the only sugar I'm having all day. Now, the way I really lost back in the day when I was really overweight and I lost 50 pounds, I don't know if you guys know that whole story. It's on my Instagram. But you have to go all the way back to like late 2016, early 2017 is when I started. And that was when I started running, and then I started doing ultra marathons, half marathons, and all kinds of crazy stuff. I lost 50 pounds, and I was the skinniest I had been since high school. I was almost down to a size 5. I don't think I'll ever be a size 5 because I am very big boned and very muscular. My body is not shaped right to fit into size 5 clothing. And in fact, if I was in size 5 clothing, people would be worried about me. They would say, like, I look too skinny. There was a time when I was really unhealthy, super duper unhealthy, and I fit in like a size 5 jean. My friend Jamie said that he had addicts and people that he saw at his office. He's a doctor, and he said, I know people who are extremely sick who look healthier than you right now. So he's like, you're way too skinny. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look right. This is my best friend who's a doctor. He's like, it's not good. And I was like ridiculously, like, my face was very gaunt. So it's good. My face looks, I don't gain a lot of weight in my face. I mean, I do, but you guys can see it when I did lose like 20 pounds. Everyone's like, oh, yeah, your face looks skinnier. I do a little bit, but not like some people. Some people, their face really like rounds out. Mine really doesn't. It's just my bone structure. But if you could just imagine my face if I was like 60 to 70 pounds lighter than I am right now, it's in like way, way, way smaller. It's kind of scary. I look like a skeleton. I look like Skeletor, seriously, because you really see my cheekbones and my eyes hollow out like crazy. So it's very gothy. Looks cool for the gothy thing, but it does not look healthy at all. You can be gothy and be like, still want to be healthy. It's, I don't know. I used to be so nihilistic. I was like, I'm a nihilist, Donnie. They're nihilists, Donnie. They believe in nothing. I was very nihilistic. I was like, I'm not gonna live to see 30 and I don't care. Then the world sucks. I might as well just waste away. I was very angry, angsty, gothy. I've talked about that before. And now I'm like, I am not one of those people who wants to live forever though. Holy crap. I watched a Philly-on reaction video to this guy who wants to like basically live as long as he can. And it's crazy. He's pumping all these supplements and vitamins and medications and crap into his body. And he won't eat anything bad. But he's like, I'm not going to eat any of that because that's toxic and has chemicals. But then he's ingesting all these like steroidal, like all these crazy things that have not had any long-term testing on humans. We have no idea what they do to somebody even 5 to 10 years from now, what effect they have on your body. And he's like, well, they're saying that this reverses your aging. And he's spending hundreds of thousands of dollars to try and stay young. The dude, like in the comments, Philly-on was like, comment below, before you do anything else, comment below and tell me how old you think this guy really is. And I actually commented and said, dude, I'm 55 and he looks worse than I do, like older than me. I'm 55 and unhealthy. This dude is like in his 30s and he's like 38 or something, I think. And he's working out every day, and he's like trying to build muscle, and he's like all like, oh, I got all my macros measured and all this. He looks like crap. So there is that thing where trying to be healthy crosses over into this crazy obsession. And the point of this with this guy was like, he had lost both of his parents really young in his life. And it's like bad genetics, and he's trying to fight bad genetics. And he's like, he talks about how angry he is that he lost his parents so young. And he's like, I'm going to show life. I'm going to live forever. And I'm like, dude, you don't need all this stuff. You need a psychiatrist. You need a therapist or a counselor is what you need. That was the whole comment section. Everyone's like, I actually feel really sorry for this guy because he's chasing something impossible. Oh, here's Pop going up a mountain. He's chasing an impossible goal. And for what? And everybody else in the comments too are like, why would you want to live forever? It's like, dying is what makes life worth living. I don't want to live forever. I don't want to, I'm already sick of this planet. Yeah, there, I said it. I'm sick of this planet and 3/4 of the people on it, but not you guys watching. I love you. You know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of people on this planet. I actually get viscerally angry that they are sharing and wasting the resources on this planet and cursing us with their existence. There, I said it. I'm not as nice as you think I am. I'm actually kind of a bitch sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. I'm way more angsty and bitchy than people know. I told Jeremy, I go, dude, if I did a podcast and I said what I actually think about certain subjects, like I'm talking about subjects I won't talk about on here, like government. I'll just say that, politics and government. I never talk about politics and government other than to say I hate it. I hate everything about it, and there, I said it. And I think it's broken, and I don't even think it's fixable. I have given up on hoping that it can be fixed. And I know some people are going to be like, you can't be like that. I'm like, okay, I'm 55. I've been waiting since I was an angsty Gen Xer in my 20s. I grew up in the Reagan era, people. And then the Bushes. Not just one, but two of them. Okay? So I'm emotionally and mentally and scarred from living through those eras, and especially through the whole Cold War era. That was like, anybody who lived through the Cold War era, you know what I'm talking about. And you keep going, oh, well, is it going to get better? Is it going to get better? And it's like, politics, I don't know. I've given up hope on it. I've really given up hope on it. I don't trust any politician. There are 0 politicians I trust. Exactly 0. 0 of them. 0. None of them care about the people. None of them care about anybody. They care about themselves. They care about lobbyists. They care about who's lining their pockets with money and putting their kids through college. They do not care about you. They never care about you. Stop thinking they do. And if they say they care about you, they're lying. So that's how much hope I've lost in politics. I'm basically just like, I'm circling full circle to nihilism again. I kind of like that about, I think maybe I'll do that. Let's full circle back to nihilism. It's been a few decades since I've been nihilistic. I think I'll go full nihilist again. If you're asking if I don't believe in like democracy or capitalism or any other ism, I don't think any of them are perfect. None of them are perfect, just like religion. I have yet to see one that is 100% across the board success. 0 of any of that is across the board success. I don't care what kind of ism, democracy, capitalism, communism, what you have people suffering, you have people that are miserable, you have corrupt politicians, you have people who aren't cared for, people who are forgotten, in every one of those things. I don't care what it is. It happens in every one until there is one where that doesn't happen. I don't believe in any of them. There you go. There's my stance. Anyway, if you want to unfollow me, that's fine. I don't care. I don't care about that either. I'm a nihilist. So now our title is Hot Flashes, Hair Extensions, Aardvark Nacho Fries, and Nihilism. There we go. And I am in my driveway. So whatever I was talking about, I'm going to have to stop and get back to it at some other point. I will do my very last vlog tomorrow. I will not have one for the PM tonight because my hubby's going with me. But the good news is I got everything done there. So I have very little to do at Allie's tonight. I can get there and get back. I'm going to get to work here because it is 12:30. I have tons to do. I think my camera or my phone battery is dying. So thank you for watching. This was a lot. Wow, this was an action-packed, topic-packed video. We talked about a lot of stuff. Were you taking notes? If you have any questions, ask in the comments. When did you become a nihilist? Well, when I was gothy and I just stopped believing in everything in my late teens. And we don't want to live forever. That's depressing. I'll talk to you later. I'm in such a good mood because I got so much done over at Allie's. I'm almost free. I'm almost free. There are baby chicks in the world at Allie's house. Everybody's happy and I'm almost free. I hope I didn't jinx it. Everybody better be okay tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the last vlog from there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Lots more stuff coming up. I'm done with the farm vlogs after tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed them. Do what you need to do. Take care of yourself. Self-care and nihilism. Follow me for more pro tips. Okay. I love you guys and I will see you in the next one. Bye.